Hello, I'm Gary May, Chancellor of UC Davis, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the awards ceremony for the Aggie Invitational Science Olympiad. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic prevents us from meeting on campus. Nevertheless, as Aggies, we rise to overcome challenges. So the Science Olympiad perseveres. I congratulate all of the students who participated. We had 70 teams competing in 22 different events. Thank you to the coaches and the parents who supported the teams. I also want to thank our UC Davis undergraduates who made this event possible. They adapted to our current circumstances and worked hard to host this wonderful event in a new virtual format. We've all had to adapt to new ways of learning, teaching, working, and living as a result of the pandemic. With nearly 40,000 students and 72,000 jobs that we support at UC Davis, the COVID-19 pandemic required us to adapt quickly with new methods of instruction and working. I'm proud of how the UC Davis community has shown resilience and leadership during this historic time. More than ever, we see the value of having a leading public research university with a world-class medical center right here in our region. That includes our healthcare workers on the front lines of patient care and our researchers who are driven to be part of the COVID-19 solution with vaccines and diagnostic testing. More than ever during this pandemic, we see the value of science. We see the importance of having accurate information. In the broadest sense, science and engineering are all about finding solutions to complex problems and relying on data to make good decisions. We're doing excellent work at UC Davis and at other institutions across the country and around the world. There's no doubt about that. Yet there's a growing disconnect between scientific innovation and public acceptance of these important breakthroughs. We've seen this in the form of distrust of COVID-19 vaccines and preventative measures, including social distancing and wearing masks. Our collective success on important challenges like public health and climate change can be deterred by misinformation. It can be discouraging, especially given our current social and political climate. But I'm an optimist. I believe we will prevail. I believe we can earn public trust. We can do a better job of telling our stories to the world. And all the while, we'll continue to follow the facts and make new scientific discoveries. So to the students and future scientists and engineers, remember to maintain the ability to adapt as you move forward in life. You're the future of STEM. You're the future innovators and leaders who will help make our world a better place. Be ready for the unexpected. Plan and practice for challenging times and be prepared to shift effectively with little notice. Despite uncertainty and disruption, keep your calm and confidence. Keep moving forward towards your goals. What you've learned during the pandemic can serve you well in science and in life. Keep striving and rising. I'm pulling for you.
Hello, and welcome to the awards ceremony for the second Aggie Invitational. My name is Claire Chapman, and I am the co-president of Science Olympiad at UC Davis.
Hi everyone, my name is Elise Boyle and I'm the Director of Finance. Welcome to our award ceremony.
And hello, I'm Chad Mowers, the other co-president of Science Olympiad at UC Davis, and we are the co-founders of the club and the Aggie Invitational. Thank you all for coming, and we are excited to start this award ceremony. All right, next slide. All right, so last year we we had 44 teams from 3 states attend the 2020 Aggie Invitational, and that was definitely a wild ride. So this year we were excited to host 33 schools from California and 8 schools from out of state, and it was just amazing to have all of you here today. And last week it went very well, and we were excited you all had a really good time. So one of our best parts about doing this was that we were able to mentor a few teams, one of which was Davis High last year, and we were happy to have them attend the Invitational this year as well. And it was just amazing to have them all of you come here in spite of this pandemic, and we were still able to put on this online tournament and have things go so smoothly and have such a good time. Okay. So now we're going to give a few thank yous to some very important people that made this possible, starting with two club members, Janet and Crystal, who put together this award ceremony, and they're currently answering your questions right now, and also we have some very cute photos and drawings from Crystal that we'll see later on. Next, we have Tuan and Peter, who coaches you probably know very well. Tuan designed the Olympiad website, and literally none of this would have been possible without him. Peter, also another guy behind the scenes who put on the Bearso Invitational with Tuan that many of you attended, and it really gave us a clear path forward on how to make this possible for ourselves. Next, we'd like to also thank Mary Margaret Koch, who is a Science Olympiad coordinator and started help organizing other invitationals for specifically college chapters like us. And we were able to attend many webinars that helped us organize this.
We would also like to thank Beth Broom, the Senior Advisor to the Provost, and Mary Norris, both with the UC Davis STEM Strategies Office. They have supported us greatly ever since last year, and they saw us through our very beginning in our first Aggie Invitational last year. Also, thank you to the Chancellor, Gary May, the Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor, Mary Krogan, and Dean Helene Dillard for appearing in our videos throughout the week to congratulate the students' hard work and share a bit about UC Davis. To the coaches, thank you. Your feedback has been invaluable to us, and we really appreciate your continued support throughout the years.
All right, let's start. With fossils. Okay, in fifth place, we have Irvington, Azure, C36. Walton, C75. Homestead, C34. Torrey Pines, C71. And Canyon Crest Academy, red.
Next up, we have experiment and data analysis, our substitution for experimental design. In fifth place, we have basis, CO5. Fourth place, Quarry Lane School, C62. In third place, Torrey Pines, C71. In second place, Lake Braddock, Gold, C40. And in first place for experiment and data analysis, we have Mountain House Blue, C53.
Next we have Anatomy and Physiology. In fifth place we have Lake Braddock, Gold, C40. Fourth place, Dublin SO, C19. Third place is Davis Senior High School, Red, C17. Second place, Canyon Crest Academy, Red, C08. And first place, Mountain View, C57.
Moving on to Ornithology. In fifth place, we have Canyon Crest, red. In fourth place, Torrey Pines. Third place, Ann Arbor Huron. In second place, Canyon Crest, black. And in first place for Ornithology, Walton.
Next, we have Write It, Cat It, our substitute event for Write It, Do It. In fifth place, we have Lake Braddock Gold, C40. Fourth place, St. Francis from Santa Clara Brown, C64. In third place, Basis, CO5. Second place, Pleasant Grove Red, C61. And in first place for Write It, Cat It, Mountain View, C57.
Next we have Designer Jeans. In fifth place we have Orange County School of the Arts, C59. Fourth place is Mountain View, C57. Third place is Mountain View White, C56. Second place, St. Francis Gold, C65. First place is Homestead, C34.
Next, we have water quality. In fifth place for water quality, Irvington Azure, C36. Fourth place, Canyon Crest Academy, red, C08. Third place, Basis High School, C05. Second place, Cosumnes Oaks, C14. And in first place for water quality, Mountain House Blue, C53.
Our next event is Codebusters. In fifth place for Codebusters, we have Gretchen Whitney Platinum, C30. In fourth place, Ed W. Clark, C21. In third place, Mountain View, C57. In second place, Irvington Azure, C36. And in first place for Codebusters, we have Orange County School of the Arts, C59.
Next up is Disease Detectives. In fifth place, Canyon Crest Academy red, CO8. Fourth place, Canyon Crest Academy Black, CO9. Third place, Ann Arbor Huron, CO4. Second place, Dublin SO, C19. And in first place for Disease Detectives, Evergreen High School, C24.
Next up, we have a word for Agrobio.
Hello. I want to thank you for inviting me to speak today. During my brief time with you, I plan to highlight my role as Dean of the nation's #1 College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences at the University of California, Davis, share my experience as a woman of color in STEM, and talk about some of our exciting research. As Dean of the College at UC Davis, I am the Chief Academic and Administrative Officer. I oversee 14 departments and several centers and institutes. The college has 7,400 undergraduate students in 28 majors and 1,100 graduate students in 24 graduate groups. It is also the home to 800 staff members and 381 faculty. As dean, my duties include providing academic leadership to the faculty. I also implement plans and improve programs for instruction, research, and public service. I work with campus leadership to make policy decisions on programs for students, secure resources that support teaching and research, and manage the budget that funds all of these efforts. There are many moving parts with a college of this size, and I'm fortunate to have outstanding associate and assistant deans to help me address the many challenges and exciting opportunities that we encounter. Now, I didn't begin my academic career thinking I would end up as dean of the nation's best College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. My goal throughout graduate school was to become an outstanding plant pathologist, specializing in epidemiology and management of fungal pathogens. I have a passion for rots, spots, mildews, and molds. At Cornell University, I found an opportunity to thrive, feed my passion for plant pathology, and help New York State vegetable farmers understand and manage the many fungal pathogens that attack their crops. I was fortunate to be in a very supportive environment and department, and I was able to accomplish my personal goals as well as the goals set forth for me by the institution. There were challenges, especially at the beginning of my tenure. I was a new faculty person from another state. I was one of the few women in this field at that time. I am a woman of color. I had not come from an agricultural background, and I was newly married. Unfortunately, being a married woman of color was considered a barrier for a career in academics back then. And so people were friendly, but I constantly needed to prove myself as a serious scientist and a knowledgeable plant pathology, and that I was not whatever ridiculous stereotypes others had of African Americans. It was exhausting then, and even though I'm an accomplished professor and dean now, there are still moments when I am frustrated by the stereotypes. I've worked through these challenges, and all of you will as well. My advice is to accept the fact that some of you might be the first, and that all of you can consider that circumstance as an honor to bring diversity to your community and help everyone move forward in those teachable moments. I also set my own standards for success while simultaneously achieving the standards of the institution. For example, the university measured success by grants secured and the number of publications written, but I added problem solving and making a difference as my personal measures of success. Many of the overt challenges people of color and women have faced have been stopped through policies and best practices. And while this is a helpful step in the right direction, the challenges we face today are harder to address as they are more subversive and hidden behind the scenes. But the good news is that institutions like Cornell and UC Davis are working hard to uncover and remove institutionalized biases. And we are particularly and especially fortunate to have Vice Chancellor Renetta Tull leading the way for diversity, equity, and inclusion on our campus. There is a lot of exciting research happening in the College of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences. And what many people do not know is that the college conducts research not only in the agricultural and environmental sciences, but also in the human and social sciences. We have enormous research strength in interdisciplinary research where these areas overlap. Our college has a long tradition of advancing scientific solutions that support environmental sustainability, food security, and community health. And we are intentionally and internationally recognized by our excellence in plants and animals, agriculture and nutrition science, environmental policy and management, community development, and more. Now I'd like to take a moment, though, to step back and congratulate you all in your pursuit of science and for your successes this week. To solve the complex issues we face in today's world, we must have human and social scientists working collaboratively with agricultural and environmental scientists. You have already started down the path to becoming our future scientists. I encourage you to follow your passions and become lifelong learners. No matter what you choose to do, put all of your effort into your creative ideas and embrace the work needed to succeed. Whether you end up here at UC Davis or another university, make sure to seek out opportunities wherever you go. To all the coaches and parents who volunteered their time and continue to support their students as they prepared for this event, thank you. You play a critical role in encouraging and shaping the experiences of these students. And finally, I want to thank the 150 plus undergraduate volunteers who pulled this event together during a pandemic, no less. I'm very proud of you all and your efforts to create a challenging and successful experience to the students following in your footsteps. So congratulations to everyone, and thank you.
Thank you, Dean Dillard, for that introduction to our College of Environmental and Agricultural Sciences. I personally am very proud to be her student in that college. Thank you to everyone also who participated in the Agrobio challenge question we sent out in a promo video leading up to this event. We were very excited to be able to trial this event, given UC Davis's history. The answer to the question, what livestock animal was the first species used in a CRISPR experiment, was a pig. And if you haven't seen that video, we encourage you to go check it out. We sent it to your coaches, and it gives a little tour of our CRISPR cow Cosmo at UC Davis. We will be contacting the winners for that challenge question, and we're actually going to be giving some Davis-themed prizes to the winners of that challenge question and to the first place winners of this event. All right, so let's get on to our winners for Agrobio. In 5th place, we have St. Francis from Santa Clara Brown, C64. In 4th place, Lake Braddock Gold, C40. In 3rd place, Mountain View White, C56. In 2nd place, Mountain House Blue, C53. And in 1st place for our Agrobio trial event, we have Walton, C75.
Next, we have Astronomy. In 5th place, we have Great Oak Wolfpack 1, C25. 4th place, we have Camas Black, CO7. 3rd place, Ann Arbor Huron, CO4. 2nd place, Walton, C75. And 1st place, Irvington Azure, C36.
Next up is machines, which I co-wrote actually. In 5th place, Mariloma Blue, C49. 4th place, Orange County School of the Arts, C59. In 3rd place, Irvington Azure, C36. 2nd place, Ed W. Clark, C21. And in 1st place for machines, Gretchen Whitney High School Platinum, C30.
Our next event is our second trial event of our competition, Solar Power. In 5th place for Solar Power, we have Camus Black, CO7. In 4th place, St. Francis Santa Clara Gold, C65. In 3rd place, Castro Valley Diamond, C10. In 2nd place, Great Oak Wolfpack 1, C25. And in 1st place for Solar Power, Orange County School of the Arts, C59.
Next, we have Dynamic Planet. In 5th place, we have Canyon Crest Academy, red. 4th place, Orange County School of the Arts, C59. 3rd place, Albany, white, CO3. 2nd place, Mountain House, blue, C53. And 1st place, Irvington Azure, C36.
Next up is Circuit Lab. In 5th place, Evergreen High School, C24. 4th place, Ed W. Clark, C21. In 3rd place, Dublin SO, C19. 2nd place, Canyon Crest Academy Red, CO8. And in 1st place for Circuit Lab, Orange County School of the Arts, C59.
Our next event is Geologic Mapping. In 5th place, we have St. Francis from Santa Clara, Gold, C65. In 4th place, Mountain House Blue, C53. 3rd place, Ed W. Clark, C21. 2nd place, Miraloma Blue, C49. And in 1st place for Geologic Mapping, Irvington Azure, C36.
Next up, we have Sounds of Music. In 5th place, we have Davis Senior High School, blue, C16. 4th place, Canyon Crest Academy, red, CO8. 3rd place, Orange County School of the Arts, C59. 2nd place, Walton, C75. 1st place, St. Francis from Santa Clara, brown, C64.
Now on to Chemistry Lab. In 5th place, Davis Senior Blue, C16. 4th place, Lake Braddock Gold, C40. 3rd place, Quarry Lane School, C62. In 2nd place, Basis High School, CO5. And in 1st place for Chemistry Lab, Dublin SO, C19.
Our next event is Detector Building. In 5th place for Detector Building, St. Francis from Santa Clara, brown, C64. 4th place, Lake Braddock, gold, C40. In 3rd place, Ann Arbor Huron, CO4. 2nd place, Milpitas Blue, C46. And in 1st place for Detector Building, Irvington Azure, C36.
Next, we have protein modeling. In 5th place, we have Lake Braddock Gold C40. 4th place, St. Francis from Santa Clara Brown C64. 3rd place, Ann Arbor Huron CO4. 2nd place, Mountain House Blue C53. 1st place, Walton C75. Congratulations.
Now forensics. In 5th place, Walton C75. In 4th place, Albany White CO3. In 3rd place, Orange County School of the Arts C59. 2nd place, Basis High School CO5. And in 1st place for forensics, Dublin SO C19.
Okay, and if I've done my math correctly, this is our last event. Digital Structures, our online adaptation for Boomalever. In 5th place, we have Walton C75. 4th place, Torrey Pines C71. 3rd place, Mountain View C57. 2nd place, Castro Valley Gold C12. And in 1st place, for Digital Structures, Castro Valley Diamond C10.
All right, that's all the events. Now for the team scores. We decided to go again to top 5 for the teams. Let's begin. In 5th place, Irvington High School Azure C36.
In 4th place, Basis High School CO5.
In 3rd place, Dublin High School Red C19.
In 2nd place, Canyon Crest Academy Red CO8.
And in 1st place for the 2021 Aggie Invitational, Orange County School of the Arts C59. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you everyone for dropping in and watching our award ceremony. Congratulations to all the competitors and the coaches and the parents and the support. We were so happy to host you all, and we are so proud of the work you have done during these times and despite the online adaptation of Science Olympiad. We hope we can see you again next year. It might not be the 3 of us because we will be graduating, but we hope that you will come back to the 3rd Aggie Invitational next year.
And for all the other teams, we will be releasing the tournament results right after this, as soon as we can. So be on the lookout for that on Sci Olympiad. Please remember to fill out our feedback form for both students and coaches. Let us know how we can improve, whether it's online or in person. And if you have any other questions, please contact us and visit our social media on specifically Instagram. And that's it. You all should be receiving your graded tests after the fact, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you, everyone.